Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of PSLE Math Secrets Review. In today's episode, we are going to explore a very common kind of heuristic that always appears in the exams. So you'd like to know what heuristic this is and how to solve it in record time in less than 5 minutes. Stay with me all the way till the end and you will be able to find out the answer for yourself. But without further ado, as we always do, let's do the annotation together. At a concert, 60% of the tickets were sold at full price. So 60% goes to the full price. And it's mentioned that 35% half price. Alright, so H for half. Okay, and the remaining 70 tickets were given away free, completely free. And the total amount of money collected was $6,510. So first part, they are asking us, tickets sold at full price. Second part, what was the full price of a ticket? So if you have been following my videos, the old ones especially, the Smashing Maths Problem series, you will know that this question belongs to a special kind of heuristic question type known as number times value. Alright? So before we can churn out the number times value, using number times value to get the answer, we have to do a simple kind of I would say you can use a ratio table. You can also use branching. So for today, I would like to show everyone how this can be solved using the ratio table. So we have full, we have half, and of course we have free. It's totally free. And this leads us to the total. And we were given these values, whereby the full price was 60%, the half price 35%, and as we know it, the total tickets, right, has got to be 100%. So for such a simple question, there's really no need to change them into units, okay? There's no need. So we can just base on what we were given, and we can use that to find the answer. So 60%, 35%, it leads us to 95%. So with the calculator, we know that this free amount has got to be 5%. 5% of the total. Now, when it comes to percentage, we have to be very careful. We can't be writing down 5% equals 70, okay? Because if we do that, marks will be taken away from us in the exams. Instead, we have to write it down as 5% arrow. Okay, I prefer the arrow as compared to the dash, because the dash, sometimes it may look like the subtraction sign. So 5% is 70. And if we are looking for full price, how many tickets were sold at full price? It has got to be 60%. So if I would like to, I can actually find out what is 1%. Okay, so 1%, it will be 70 divided by 5, and this leads us to 14. Okay, so just another reminder, do not depend on mental sum. If we can use the calculator, just use it. Okay, it's a safer option. So 1% is 14, and the full price, how many tickets were sold at the full price? And that is like 60%. So 60% has got to be 14 times 60. 14 multiplied by 60, which will lead us to the answer 840. So if you are practicing this alongside with me, I hope that you manage to get 840 as the answer while you're doing this at home, or maybe you're on the move looking at this via your smartphone. Yeah, so no worries at all. So 840 has got to be the tickets sold at the full price. And now I will want to create this number times value table. But before doing so, we still need to find out the number of tickets sold at half price and also and also, you know, those that were free. Okay, but those that were free were actually given to us already. 70 tickets were given away free. Okay, so half price. Half price is 35%, and that will be 14 times 35. And this leads us to 14 times 35 will be 490. Okay, 490. So now that I have obtained the two important numbers, 840 and 490, I can proceed to draw my number times value table. So number times value gives us the total. So number times value, arrow total. And how will this mean? So I will actually write down the three types of tickets that we have on the left side, to the left of the number column. So full, followed by half, followed by free. So usually the number column gives us the number of items, and sometimes we will use units. Okay, for some other questions that has got to do with number times value, if you look at my old series, you will find out that you will discover that I used units for the number column. But for this question, it's a very special question, special case. We are going to be using units for the value column, so we will use actual numbers, actual quantity for the full, the half, and the free tickets. So full tickets, we discovered that earlier in our part A, and that is 840. Half price, we just found that out, 35%, and that is 490. As for the free tickets, 70 free tickets. So value wise, the full price will be 2 units, the half price will be 1 unit, and 70 is 0. You can also call it 0 units, it doesn't matter. But I guess writing it down as 0 actually be better. So 0, then I'll need to multiply across. So if you wonder how I managed to, or why am I fixing the full to be 2 units, right? So we know that half, when something is half price, okay, something is half price, it means 1 out of 2. Because half, basically when you change it into a fraction, is 1 out of 2, and the denominator 2 for the half tells us that the total price has got to be 2 units, okay? So back to the number times value table. The full price, if I multiply across, 840 times 2 is 1,680 units. As for the half price, is 490 units. Then what about the free ones? Will be 0. And if I work everything out, add them all up, it gets us to 2,170. So 2,170 units. I will need to pair this up with the actual value, with the total value of $6,510. So earlier on, if I were to go and find out the total number of tickets, right? If I were to take this 1%, which is 14, if I multiply that by 100, it will be 1,400. So as we are solving this, we also have to double check, sometimes even triple check, just to make sure that we are not making any characteristics. So 2,170 units, I will pair this up with 6,510. Okay, 6,510. And my next step, my final step, is to find out the 1 unit. It will be 6,510 divided by 2,170. So if I key this all into the calculator, 6,510 divided by 2,170, I'll get the answer 3. But unfortunately, 3 is not the final answer. There's still one more step to go, because we are looking for the full price of the ticket. And the full price of the ticket has got to be 2 units. So my final step, okay, final step for this question, the full price, it will be 2 units. And it has got to be 3 times 2, leading us to 6. And do not forget to put the dollar sign, because dollar sign is needed, standard unit, because they are asking for the price, and it's basically asking for the price of the ticket, therefore the dollar sign is required. It is $6, okay, for the full price of the ticket. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video or if you got anything out of it whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning from. That's always good to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel, remember, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we are committed to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, Teacher Ray is running off. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.